Both take it in at the 36. And it gets them something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
56, 56.
Motion a receiver left. Throwing here, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cup 19. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Harrison Davis on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And send a receiver left. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Mevis with a point after. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points in the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Cowboy 80.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Has a hole left. Room to run. Oh, I don't think so. He took it all away. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll try the extra point one more time. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This is Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to throw now, Allen. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Achane on the toss right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Get it. Ready.
3rd down run from Achane. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
From his own end zone, Allen. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Designated keeper for Allen. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
DTR to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Ready, ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. They crash. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
He keeps this one himself. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Thompson Robinson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
18, Pioneer. Go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has it at the 7. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Thompson Robinson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready, set.
Bills going dime here on 3rd down.
Get up. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Here's DTR to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this is a designed run for Allen. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Allen on 3rd down. That's Knox. He's got it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Bills 14. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He dumps this off to Cook. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Looking quickly here. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now run by Cook. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and goal. That is 6-yard line.
Now it's Cook. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Timberwolves.
Thompson Robinson back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one connects. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now.
31. Bills 22. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Allen looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Your work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Allen to throw. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he's brought down at the line. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and goal for Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. It's a designed run for him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Hop, step,
And stick with Achane. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Buffalo calls it 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
19, Stephanie. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
For the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. They'll look to throw it. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Looking to throw it. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Alert! Round 80! Alert, alert, alert!
Setting up to pass. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right, come on.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Design quarterback run here. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning.